You have so all the sessions are going to be broadcast live on YouTube, and the group that we are talking to now is the group for moderation of YouTube live. And this is a very important role because on YouTube, any and everybody can join, and such a session, maybe many people will join. So there might be a lot of traffic, which is nice traffic from where you can extract out the questions and pass it on to the Zoom session anchor. There might be other uncivil messages also that you have to remove uncivil attendees or all that. So for this important task, my number one point is join from a computer and try to be at your institute location or a location from where the connections are not going to be not going to keep dropping. So uninterrupted power supply and a reasonable network connection. Reasonable means 10 Mbps kind of network connection should be there. So that is one important thing, that we join from a location which is robust, and we join from a computer. Second thing is that there are 4 major responsibilities. There will be interaction at the YouTube level through chat. You're all familiar with that chat. So if there are queries that you can answer, do answer those queries. So you'll be the resource person for that chat. I mean, for that session. But best is to use the FAQ responses. So if somebody says that where can I find more information about the schedule, then you should have some ready-made place from where you can copy and paste the link with a reasonable message. Somebody says, where can I find more information about the courses that you are talking about? Then you can paste the link of the UHV website or the AICT website. So these kind of links, you should have them ready in a file which you can access readily and copy and paste from there from time to time. So that is one thing. So any questions on these 2 points, joining and responding to queries? You have to respond to my query also. Yeah. No questions? Is my voice audible, Rathorji?
जी राजुल भैया, you are audible.
So any questions on this point? Joining from computer and responding to queries.
Joining from computer is possible for first shift, but for second shift it will be difficult. Joining from computer of the institute, I mean to say.
Yeah, but if you are at a location which is not, I mean, which has a reasonable power supply, and or if you are joining from a laptop, you can be assured that that laptop will at least last for an hour or so, even without power. But your network should also be such that without the power being, that it still works. So that is minimum thing that we need for an online conference.
जी भैया.
If we don't have these facilities, then you can't moderate the session then. It will be difficult then. How will we do? That is a basic thing to get connected.
जी
So let's find out if somebody doesn't have this facility, then they will have to do only morning shift where they can have access to to their institute. Yes, Jasmeet ji.
Namaste, Bhaiya. My query
Namaste.
is also related to this. In case of power failure, laptop will have the connective. Will need to change the network from Wi-Fi. We will be shifting to mobile network. So, will we be able to leave? Rather, we'll be leaving the network for that much period of time, say 2 minutes or 1 minute
That
duration.
is okay. There is no problem with that because you can always uh, get back to that same channel. It doesn't get disconnected. Like Zoom does get disconnected and you have to reconnect. But for YouTube, it gets connected automatically if you would, you are on that URL and you are connected. So there is no problem with the
Change of
changeover. Even if it takes 2-3 minutes, that is fine, no problem.
okay, okay. So that will be the only scenario with my case,
Yeah.
right?
Your voice is very feeble. I'm not able to, it's very low.
Okay.
Anyway, but I can hear you, so it is fine. Where are you located, Jasmeer ji?
Sir, Nagpur, Government Engineering College, Nagpur.
Okay, okay, okay. Very nice. I was thinking from your name that you might be in Punjab.
No, I'm almost a Maharashtrian now.
Okay, okay. Very nice. Okay. Any other questions on this, joining and responding to queries? Okay. All right. So what I would suggest is that you make a FAQ which has at least these links and practice that during the rehearsal 3. So if you can make that, who is going to lead this group? Who is sort of taking the lead for this group, Rathorji?
First, I requested with Talwekar ji, Ajay Talwekar ji, and along with him, one faculty is from the SRM is also there, and Revti ji is also there to look for the morning session. So fundamentally, Ajay Talwekar ji is actually looking after this first shift. Yes.
Then Ajay Talwekar ji will have to be active, quite active then, and join from computer and so on, all that. Is that okay, Talwekar ji?
जी भैया at least for the day sessions I will be there from the college computers, and I also have the laptop, so I will make it okay till then. जी भैया
I mean, you won't be able to do both shifts on all the 3 days. So you can pick the morning shift and find somebody who is okay with the evening shift.
जी भैया
Yeah. So we'll have to fill up this sheet, Talwekar ji. This second sheet, we have to fill it up. And if we can fill it up before the end of this session, it will be great. Okay. So but the point I was trying to make is that you have to identify all the people and where they are going to join from. You need that list. Which shift and where they are going to join from. So get that list. We can then feel
जी
comfortable
भैया
that
जी
everybody is going to be
in
there.
today's session also we are going to ask the people like today in today's session itself we'll try to fill this form
Yeah.
and we'll confirm it भैया.
See, what this form is saying is shift 1, plenary and room number 1. This person is going to be there for the whole time for all the activities that are going to happen in plenary and room 1. This is not only for that one session. So this is from morning till evening. But if you want to split it further, then you have to make it more detailed. So you just bring up the schedule, Talvekarji, and show it. You can share that schedule now. And then start marking on the schedule then.
जी.
Are you able to do that now?
So from mobile I am not able to share the schedule भैया, and the schedule I have to copy from the website भैया.
Yeah, you have to copy from the website. I'll show it now.
Okay.
But then you can copy it from the website.
जी.
1 second. See, this conference hall or plenary and room number 1, these two things are never run in parallel. So we are taking it as one. So you can start filling inaugural ceremony. Who is going to be you can put a name here, inaugural ceremony. Then keynote 1, this is in the plenary. So you have to put then, names in each of these boxes that have got some text in it. Okay.
जी.
I will share this file also if you want, or you can pick it up from the website. But I'll share it now in the. So if you want to split it further, it is going to be more difficult to manage, but up to you how you want to do it. I was just suggesting simple this one, but somebody has to be sort of in charge of shift 1 and somebody has to be in charge of shift 2 so that that person will be able to say who is where for each session and make sure that person is there in that session, person or 2 people for each session. There are total of 51 sessions. So if we want to involve 102 people, we can do that. But minimum number of people that is required is 4 minimum, absolutely minimum. That means for each room, there is one person who is going through the whole shift. Minimum number is 4. Better number is 2 per shift. And even a better number than that is up to you, how many you can manage. So there are 500 volunteers and all of them are not participating as speakers. So there are ample number of volunteers in numbers, but in terms of being available and participating in this one, you'll have to see. Okay, so I'll share this schedule with you. Talvekarji, I'll do that in just a few minutes.
जी.
So that is one thing, to identify the people. And the second thing is to make this FAQ. All right, you will have to make this FAQ. You won't get an FAQ. You will have to make this FAQ. And this FAQ is very simple. It is about new people coming to the conference, and their questions will be very probably, varied questions, but you'll be able to answer the content questions. But if they ask you where to find more information or uh, AICTE link or something like that, those things you make. So during the rehearsal also, if you have people, your students join, they will ask these kind of questions. They'll ask what is the impact of this. So you can say that go to the website and see the feedback. So, or you go to the YouTube channel and see the feedback. So like that, you can make a FAQ. So you make the FAQ with everybody and share it with Rathorji. Okay. So in the next 2 days, if you can share the FAQ, that would be nice. Can you do that, Talvekarji?
See, yeah, if I can have the some like sort of team type, if I can do it with somebody else, so I will be, it will be beneficial, like if Ravati Didi or somebody else. Like,
Yeah, so that is up to you.
so,
You know,
yeah,
uh,
I can take help.
all
Yeah.
the people who are uh, um, here in this session are volunteers for YouTube moderation. So they are part of the team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or we are not sure of that.
ये थोड़ा सा like how I can make FAQ. You please can tell me once again, like how these questions, probable questions and links or the probable answers, like
See, that you
how.
all have to figure out that what kind of questions come on YouTube. Uh, I mean, I'm just saying that they might ask, where do I find more information about UHV? If
Yeah.
I have that question, you have been through all the workshops and so on, no? So you
Yeah.
should be able to answer that. Where do you find, if you have, uh, where do you look for information?
Yeah.
So if you have been using the UHV website, uhv.org.in, then you'll be able to answer that question.
Okay.
So I suppose all of you have been doing that, no? Or not?
Yes, please.
Okay, so then that is sort of easy to answer. Similarly, if they ask for that material, you can also tell them that there is a UHV channel, YouTube channel. You can see the recordings over there. So you must be using the recordings, isn't it?
Yes, please.
So you have the link for the YouTube channel. So you'll have to find it and make it, make the YouTube. I'm not putting, we have not put this because we are assuming that you are been using these things, so you are familiar with it. Similarly, if somebody is asking about uh, AICTE, what all they have done and something like that, then you can point to the FDPSI channel, to the link rather.
Okay.
Okay. So make an FAQ next couple of days, 2 days, let's say. It will not take you more than an hour to make a basic set, of 10 questions.
Yes, yeah. Himanshu Bhaiya is also there. Like I have had a talk with him. He asked me that he was there in the moderation of the YouTube for the SIPs, student induction programs,
Okay.
online for so many days. So
Yeah.
today, for some reason, he's not there. So I will just talk with him also, and will make it in next 2 days. Yeah.
Okay. Then you
Along
share
with
it
this,
with.
Revati is also or the part of this SIP. So Revati is also, but she's also
Revati,
here actually right now. Yeah.
yeah, Revati Didi, am I audible? Yeah, yeah, Didi. So Revati Didi, your experience will be really helpful. Like you are on the help desk, and you are also having the idea like what type of questions are raised from the audience in general audience. Revati Didi, I think she's not able to unmute.
Am I
Yeah,
audible now?
Yeah. Now you are audible.
Yes, I will be there, Bhaiya. I will be there.
Ji.
so you make the FAQ maybe 10 questions, and we don't have to do content questions that much, because content you'll have to answer. If you are feeling comfortable, you can answer those questions uh, at that time. Or if you want to make some FAQ, that is up to you. It will help you to see, when you started, the kind of questions you had. So you can make those 5, 6 questions like that also, if you want. But at least the questions about where to find things, those questions are simple questions, and they'll be less than 10 questions actually.
Ji, Bhaiya.
They might ask, how can I join the Zoom thing? So that is by, if they have registered and they are been sent a link, then they can join with that link.
Okay.
Similarly, if somebody says that I have a question and you feel that it is an important question, then point number 2 here is to pass those questions to the Zoom session anchor. So for each session, there is some session anchor over there. So Rathorji will share the list with you on the session anchors. So you keep their WhatsApp number handy, and you can pass on that query to them. They are also, your colleagues only, so there's no. Can you do that, passing the query to the Zoom session anchor through WhatsApp?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So just type the query to the WhatsApp, and they may not see it immediately, but you might, if it is really important question, then you can even call them. Try that, but you can pass it on to them. And also you have to note that what is happening on Zoom is being broadcast on YouTube, and there is a latency. There is a time lag between what is happening on Zoom and what is broadcast on YouTube. Maybe it is 1 minute or something like that. So when you pass the question, when you receive the question and when you pass it, 2-3 minutes might have passed. But if the question is important enough, then the Zoom session anchor will interrupt and ask that question. Particularly when, yeah, please go ahead.
Sorry to disturb you. If we make one group, the session anchors group, so that we can just copy and paste it in the WhatsApp group, so that they can also know what type of questions are there, and they know which question is more important, and as per the important question, they can answer. So maybe it.
That's a good idea, Revati. Very good idea. But you'll have to make 4 groups then. You'll have to make these 4 groups. Plenary and room 1 group. So if you are in any session that is in the plenary or room 1, then you can send it to that group. Because if you send it to the all of everybody, then everybody will see that, So if there is a panel discussion set going on, then that question will reach all these rooms, 1 to 4. Can you see that?
Yes, sir. So it will be easy for the anchors also and for the YouTube, those who are moderate the YouTube also.
Yes,
So
very
we
good
can make
idea.
4 groups.
Yeah. Make 4 groups, plenary and room 1 anchor group, room 2 anchor group, like that you can make. So uh, uh, you can pass the message to the appropriate room. Okay, because there will be parallel sessions going on in 4 rooms at around half the time. So it's a good idea.
So without disturbing to anyone, so we can continue our work. Just we are doing for the introductory and the PHE2.
Yes. So what I would recommend is that you all connect with Upasana ji and Manishi ji. You know them,
Yes, sir.
you know? So you connect with them and tell them about this idea, and you make this group, these 4 groups you make. So the anchors can join that group. So send a joining link to Manishi ji and Upasana ji. They will have the anchors join the group. So you don't even need their phone numbers. You just need to create that joining link. They'll join that WhatsApp group, and the YouTube moderators also can join the group and send it to the appropriate group.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good idea. Yes, Jasmeer ji.
My query is regarding should we also tell the name of the person or write the name of the person who is asking a particular question
Yes,
when
yes,
we pass the question?
yes. But on YouTube, sometimes you have very funny names. They use pseudonyms. So,
No.
so they might have a name like Black Hawk or something. You don't know. But whatever name is coming, it is good idea to share that, because when somebody responds, they'll have to say that I'm responding to the question from so and so. So it is definitely a good idea to put the name.
Okay, Bhaiya.
Yeah, very
Sir,
nice. Yes, we will.
we can take a screenshot and because it is very fast on the YouTube, means there are a lot of questions and it is very difficult to find out the name of that person. So instead
When
of
it,
that, we can take
when
a
it, when
screenshot.
when this chat is scrolling, na, you
Hmm.
can click on it and stop the chat.
Okay.
Okay, stop means for the moment it will
Uh-huh.
stop scrolling,
Yes, yes, sir.
and then you can note it down.
Just we can take a screenshot and we can just pass that message to the anchors group. So it will
If
be
you
also.
if you can do that, because you can do that. You are right. You can do that. But
So
in
the
the
question
screenshot,
time is also
there'll be many other things now.
there. So we can just mark that this is the important question. Highlight or we can mark.
Yeah,
So time is also there, the name is also there, and the question
right.
is also there.
You can copy paste actually. If you are on a computer and your WhatsApp is running as an application, then you can just copy paste the text also.
Yes, sir. Screenshot is also there. Okay.
Yeah, screenshot also, and you can highlight the text in this thing. But copy paste, I mean that copy paste or screenshot is simpler. So you choose whatever is convenient for you and pass the message. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that is the second point here.
Rajul bhaiya, like the passing the message, uh, like content related questions only, na? Content related and relevant questions.
Whichever questions you feel are very important for the for the speaker to answer, only those questions you pass.
Okay.
Don't pass too many questions because uh, it will be difficult to answer these questions. But definitely, if you are able to say to the moderator that, for this session, there are, 200 people connected, then they can announce on Zoom that there are 200 people and this is the question. Or just, some information that is encouraging for the participants who are attending the Zoom session also.
जी जी भैया
Good ideas. Both are good ideas. Nice. And then these are the how do you deal with uncivil messages? So there will be in SIP, there were many, many messages that were not so acceptable. Some people joined from some, these some organizations, and they were putting all messages, anti-Indian messages and all. So how do you deal with those messages? Point 3 and 4.
Sir, I think we can remove that participant or we can block them.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you feel that they need to be immediately removed, then remove them immediately. If you feel that you can, write a message to them, as soon as they see that spanner thing, with the name of the moderator, then many people are, able to restrain themselves. But if somebody is persisting with their uncivil messages, then you can remove that person. But removing that person is a little not considered very good for the channel. So we are going to broadcast this on our main UHV channel. So see what you
भैया
can
there
do.
is one option is there where we can time out for them for some 1 minute or 2 minutes. That option is also there. Yeah, last rehearsal I have done it for one person. So he is consistently putting some message like unrelevant alphabets he's putting over there consistently. I think he may be some small child who is there, or I don't know. So I kept him for some time out for some 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then again. So that message is then that is also one kind of arrangement. Yeah.
Yes, it's good. I didn't know about timeout. So good that such options are there. So you can see what other options are there. You can see YouTube video on YouTube moderation if you're not already seen them. These days there are so many nice videos that are available. So you can see those things and see how to deal with how to be a good YouTube moderator. Or you go to Chat GPT, that fellow will also say something. So you can do all that homework. It won't take more than half an hour to do that. Not even half an hour. Isn't it? Okay, so these are the only 4 things that Rathorji also in that PPT has all these 4 things, but I wrote down where to join from and then this chart. But if you want to make the more elaborate chart, then it will be 51 different sessions and So you'll need to manage that a little bit, might be more complicated. But you choose how you want to do that. Okay. Yeah. So that's it from my side. Oh yeah, we had started making this chart. Which session? This is for shift 1, I suppose. Then who is the Zoom anchor? And then who is the moderator? So like that they're making. Okay. So you can make it like this, or you can make it in the schedule chart itself. Maybe this is better format. It's easier to read. Okay. Okay. Any other points? Any questions or anything else, Rathorji?
So I think this is very elaborative kind of discussion you made, sir. And I hope everybody has got their answers. So if still there is any question, you may ask. Otherwise, we'll continue. And
Yeah.
Sir,
yeah.
when we are making a group for the anchors and the YouTube moderators, so we can also write here the shift 1, shift 2, and who is available for the particular time. Time slot is also there, if possible. Suppose on Friday 22nd, I am in the college, but I have some time for 2 hours for moderation. So I can also put my time in there.
No, you'll have to decide beforehand, because last minute like this, it will not be so easy to do. It'll become very ad hoc. So you have to commit that I'll be there for this session or this whole room or whatever, but that has to be done beforehand so that it is pakka, it's firmed up.
Means that wherever the volunteers get chance, so they can join the group, YouTube moderators and the anchors also.
Yeah. See, all of you will be declared as moderators for all the sessions. Isn't it that you are planning, Rathorji?
Correct, sir.
Yeah, so everybody can, whenever they feel like they can join any session, or whenever they have time, they can join any session.
Just like our UHV sessions. Okay.
Yeah, just like that. You can join any session. But if you make a commitment like a speaker, you can't say that if I have time, I will speak on this session. Or when you go to class, you can't say. So you have to make that commitment for specific session or for specific day or something.
So in our help desk group also, if I am busy for 2 hours, we can put a message in our group that I am busy for 2 hours. Kindly note. So other volunteers, they can be alert.
That you can do. That you can do. That is fine. In your uh, keep a minimum number of groups that you have to interact with. Minimum number, otherwise you'll have a hard time figuring out which group it have to send the message and so on. So you have one group which is the room group, which is the communication with the Zoom session session anchor, Zoom session anchor. So that is one group that you have. 4 of those groups you have. Plus, you will make another group for this. So up to you, you can manage that the way it is convenient. So you can do that.
So conference ST group we can also prepare.
Say
Support
that
system
again.
group. Support system group for conference.
You can call it like Zoom, not Zoom rather, YouTube moderator group or something you can call it. Yeah, one important thing for these groups, these WhatsApp groups, is that after the purpose of this group is over, then you delete that group. Don't keep it alive. Now there are many more these regulations about these WhatsApp groups. So it is better to use it and then delete it after that event is over. So on 25th, all these groups can be disbanded.
Yes, sir. We can dissolve them.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, you cannot necessarily 25th, maybe after 1 or 2 weeks you can do that. Okay. That's the only caution. Otherwise, feel free to make those groups and use them. You know. Yeah. Yes. Chalo. Okay, then Rathorji. Rathorji.
Ji sir, ji sir.
So there's no, I mean, I can then anything else that you need, you can let me know then.
Okay, so from my side, it is my expectation from your side, sir. And thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm over here for any other questions, any other clarifications, any other kind of things. So we can discuss.
Yeah, have a good time with the moderation during the rehearsal 3. That is for practice, no? So have fun in that. You can pass messages yourself. You can interacting.
Yes, yes.
Interact with the Zoom session people also. So keep doing that for just like that also you can keep doing it. So get good practice.
Bhaiya, when there will be rehearsal 3, Bhaiya?
Say that again.
Rehearsal 3 will be on which date, Bhaiya?
Rathorji will give all the details of that. It's 16th and 17th, but you can share the schedule.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sharing the schedule with you, Rathorji. You can pass it. This I try to put it in the chat, but it is not going in the chat. It's
So we can put it on the group as well, sir. But yeah,
okay.
I have that schedule. I'll share from my side.
All right. Okay, then all the best, everybody. Thank you very much. Talveshwarji, best wishes.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
And Revati ji was very active in this, and Jasmeer ji was active in this. So best wishes to everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you,
Namaste,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Nice. So I'm here for your further questions. If you have any leftover questions, we can surely discuss over here. And I think now we can stop the recording.
Yes, sir. Yes, Bhaiya.
Okay.